66 million years ago, a rock the size of a small city came screaming through space at 40,000 miles per hour and slammed into Earth with the force of 1 billion nuclear bombs. And just like that, the most dominant creatures to ever walk this planet were gone. But what if that rock missed? What if dinosaurs never went extinct? Today, we find out exactly what kind of world we would be living in right now. And spoiler alert, it is simultaneously the most incredible and most terrifying world you could possibly imagine. First, let us appreciate how close it actually was. Scientists calculated that if the asteroid arrived just 30 seconds later, it would have hit the Atlantic Ocean instead of Mexico. The planet-wide dust cloud would not have formed, temperatures would not have dropped, and the mass extinction that wiped out 75% of all species simply would not have happened. 30 seconds! That is all that stood between the world we know and a planet still ruled by dinosaurs, which is honestly a terrifying thing to think about on a Tuesday morning. So if dinosaurs survived, what would they look like today? They would not look the same at all. 66 million years of evolution is an enormous amount of time. Many would have developed larger brains. Some would have become much smaller. Feathers, which many dinosaurs already had, would have spread across far more species. We know this because one group of dinosaurs actually did survive the asteroid. Birds. Birds are living dinosaurs, and in 66 million years they went from ground-dwelling creatures to animals capable of complex navigation, tool use, and communication. Now imagine what the larger dinosaurs would have done with that same time. Some scientists believe certain lineages could have developed primate-level intelligence, which is either the most exciting or most terrifying thing you have ever heard. Here is the big question. Would humans even exist? Almost certainly not. Humans evolved from tiny mammals that survived precisely because dinosaurs disappeared. Those little creatures lived underground, mostly nocturnal, mostly just trying not to get stepped on, with dinosaurs still dominating every ecosystem on Earth. Those mammals would have had almost no chance to grow, diversify, and eventually become us. The entire chain of evolution that led to humanity depended completely on dinosaurs being gone. So, in a world where dinosaurs survived, there are no humans, no civilization, no cities, no internet, no video about what happens if dinosaurs never went extinct. The irony is genuinely beautiful, but let us bend the rules. What if somehow humans evolved alongside dinosaurs anyway? Forget everything you know about modern civilization. Cities as we know them would be impossible. Any structure we built would need to survive 70-ton creatures walking past regularly. Agriculture would be a nightmare when sauropods treat your entire farm as a light snack. Livestock farming pointless when apex predators the size of buses roam the countryside freely. Humans would be nomadic, constantly moving, constantly hiding, and constantly trying to stay off the menu of something very large and very hungry. But here is the fascinating part. Domestication is not out of the question. We domesticated wolves into dogs. We domesticated wild horses. Could we have domesticated smaller dinosaurs? Quite possibly, a world where humans ride domesticated raptors to work instead of sitting in traffic is objectively the most interesting alternate history ever imagined. And if you disagree, you are simply wrong. So there you have it. If that asteroid missed by 30 seconds, dinosaurs would still be here today, looking completely unrecognizable after millions of years of evolution. Humans would almost certainly never have existed. And if by some miracle we did exist, we would be nomadic raptor-riding survivors trying to keep sauropods out of the vegetable garden. The asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was catastrophic, but it was also the single event that made everything we know possible, including you. Watching this right now. So maybe, just maybe that rock hitting at exactly the right moment was the best thing that ever happened to us. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to HashCore for more mind-bending what-ifs every week.